Chosen one, you're going to receive the biggest financial surprise ever. Chosen one, something massive is unfolding in the unseen. The divine has written your name into a financial shift that will take even you by surprise. The atmosphere around you is changing, quiet yet powerful. There's movement behind the veil. What once felt delayed is now in divine delivery. Your name has been called in the realm of increase, and nothing can stop what's already been approved. This is not ordinary favor. This is divine acceleration. Everything that was withheld, everything that was paused, everything that was promised, it's all aligning for release. You've been faithful when it didn't make sense, generous when it wasn't easy, and consistent when nobody was watching. And now the universe is responding. What you've sown in sacrifice is about to return in supernatural form. Before we go deeper into this revelation, watch this video until the very end. There's power in completion. Each word carries the energy of activation, and as you listen, write your warmest wish. And 144, the sacred number of manifestation and divine order. This act connects your intention to universal energy, amplifying your alignment with abundance. Write it as though your wish is already fulfilled, because the universe only responds to the frequency of certainty. Now, chosen one, press the hype button like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's start. Chosen one, you've entered a season where the divine is about to turn your struggle into strength and your faith into fortune. This financial surprise will not come through logic or strategy. It will come through grace. Grace is the invisible hand rearranging everything in your favor. You've done the work in silence. Now the rewards will speak loudly. For so long, you've carried burdens quietly. You've lived seasons where you gave your last, where you trusted even when the evidence said, not yet. But what you didn't realize is that every time you stayed faithful, you were depositing energy into the vault of divine timing. That vault is opening now. The spiritual transaction has cleared. The delay was not denial. It was divine protection. You've been prepared for this. The divine couldn't release this blessing sooner because you had to become the version of yourself that could sustain it. This isn't just money, it's mastery. This is the kind of abundance that won't destroy you because you've learned how to lead it. You're not receiving this to prove your worth. You're receiving it to demonstrate divine order. The universe rewards those who carry integrity, even in invisibility. And that's what you did. You remained generous when nobody thanked you, patient when everything seemed still, grateful when nothing looked different. The divine noticed all of it. Heaven keeps better records than the world ever could. Every act of kindness, every prayer whispered in uncertainty, every tear that fell in silence, they were all part of your investment in this moment. And now, the divine is saying, it's time. Your biggest financial surprise is not coming from where you expect. It's not a paycheck, not a transaction, not a simple opportunity. It's a divine redirection of energy, something that was meant for you long ago but had to find its way through alignment. What was once blocked by delay, doubt, or distraction is now being released without resistance. You're going to notice subtle signs before it arrives. A feeling of calm after restlessness, repeating numbers that appear just before decisions, sudden inspiration to take one small step that leads to everything. Follow those nudges. The divine is speaking to you through instinct now, not intellect. You'll feel guided to make the right move at the right moment. Don't overthink it. Flow with it. Financial miracles rarely look miraculous in the beginning. They often arrive disguised as opportunities, connections, or sudden clarity. Pay attention to the ordinary, because your extraordinary will emerge through it. The universe works through what's available, and you are the open channel now. Your alignment has become the access point. This is not luck. This is law. The law of divine return. What you release in faith always returns multiplied. The reason your financial increase feels sudden is because your preparation was silent. It's only appearing fast because the foundation was already laid in the unseen. Chosen one, understand this clearly. The divine isn't rewarding you for suffering. It's rewarding you for transformation. The struggle was never punishment. It was refinement. You were being stretched to hold what's coming. The depth of your waiting has created the width of your receiving. This financial surprise will not just meet your needs, it will exceed them. It will fund your vision, fuel your calling, and free you from cycles of limitation. You are not just meant to survive, you are meant to expand. The divine doesn't want you to worry about bills, it wants you to build blessings. And when this wealth arrives, it won't bring chaos. It will bring calm. Divine money carries peace. It flows where fear once lived. It arrives with instruction. You'll know exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to multiply it. The same energy that delivers the blessing will teach you how to sustain it. This is why you had to go through the seasons of almosts and not yets, so you would recognize the difference between emotional impulse and divine instruction. You've learned to pause, to pray, to perceive. You've developed discernment, and discernment is what qualifies you for abundance. You're stepping into a level of financial flow where nothing feels forced. The right connections will appear. The right timing will align. The right doors will open, not because of effort, but because of energy. This is divine orchestration at work. Everything around you is rearranging to match the frequency of your faith. You've entered the current of divine compensation. What you thought was lost is being returned. What was delayed is being accelerated. What was denied is being redirected. You're no longer working for blessings. Blessings are working through you. This surprise will come quietly, but it will leave loudly. It will speak to everyone who once doubted your journey. It will confirm what your spirit already knew, that nothing truly meant for you could ever pass you by. The divine has not forgotten you. It has been building something bigger than your imagination could hold. The energy around your life is shifting rapidly now, not for survival, but for significance. You are being positioned not just to receive wealth, but to represent it spiritually. Because when divine money touches your hands, it becomes ministry. It multiplies impact. It heals. It builds. It blesses. And this moment, this message, is the beginning of that release. Chosen one, now that the divine has spoken your increase into motion, everything around you is beginning to rearrange itself. You might not see it clearly yet, but the shift has already started. The vibration of your life is changing frequency, from waiting to receiving, from hoping to having. It's not just something that's coming toward you, it's something that's being drawn toward your energy. You've entered what many never recognize, the sacred stage between faith and fulfillment. It's the invisible phase where everything you've prayed for begins to form behind the scenes. Nothing is random now. Conversations, encounters, and moments that seem ordinary are now divinely orchestrated threads weaving your miracle together. This financial surprise is already looking for you. The divine doesn't need your stress, it needs your stillness. It can't flow through panic, it flows through peace. That's why in this season, you'll find yourself craving quiet moments. Silence has become sacred because that's where divine instructions are whispered. But before we go deeper, take this moment to breathe, to connect, and to align. You are not listening to this by chance. You are listening because your spirit called this message to you. There are no accidents in divine timing. Watch this message until the very end. Every sentence carries frequency. When the video finishes, write your warmest wish and 144 in the comments below. That number is sacred alignment, the vibration of abundance, balance, and divine reciprocity. When you write it, you're not begging the universe, you're affirming it. I am ready. I am open. I am receiving. Chosen one, understand this. You've shifted into the flow where miracles move quickly. Your biggest financial surprise is already coded in your timeline, waiting for you to reach the right vibration to unlock it. Every prayer, every affirmation, every act of gratitude you've expressed has been a signal to the divine. I'm ready for more. And now, that more is in motion. Don't look for evidence in your bank account yet. Look for it in your energy. The first sign of manifestation is feeling before form. You'll notice yourself feeling lighter, more expectant, calmer. You'll sense that something is unfolding, even without proof. That feeling isn't false hope, it's alignment. The universe reveals outcomes to those whose faith is consistent. Your financial miracle is not coming from where you expect. It's not a straight line, it's divine geometry. What seems random will connect perfectly. A message you ignored weeks ago will suddenly lead to opportunity. A meeting will turn into a partnership. A door you thought closed will reopen with better terms. The divine is masterful at rearranging details you forgot existed. What you think is coincidence is coordination. That's how divine money moves. Quietly, creatively, consistently. It doesn't rush, but it never fails. You'll notice sudden clarity, an inner nudge to act, or a calm awareness that you're exactly where you need to be. Don't dismiss those feelings. They are divine communication. When your vibration is high enough, guidance doesn't shout, it whispers. This is why peace is your greatest power. The calmer you become, the clearer you hear. The clearer you hear, the faster you receive. You're being guided step by step, not with a map, but with moments. The divine doesn't need to show you the full picture because it's already placed the masterpiece inside you. Each inspired action you take brings you closer to alignment with the surprise that's meant for you. You'll begin to see signs that the energy of wealth is responding to your awareness. Unexpected refunds, random opportunities, forgotten debts repaid. New clients, creative inspiration, open doors. These are all hints from the universe saying, "You're in flow." But I must remind you, chosen one, this financial surprise is not just about numbers. It's about vibration. The divine isn't just sending wealth to your life. It's sending wealth through your life. You are not simply a receiver. You are a vessel. You're being chosen to circulate abundance, to bless others effortlessly, to demonstrate what divine stewardship looks like. This is the beginning of your financial awakening. For years, you've prayed for stability, but now the divine is upgrading your consciousness from stability to sovereignty. You're no longer asking for enough. You're aligning with overflow. And overflow doesn't come through fear or force. It comes through faith and frequency. This season is teaching you a new rhythm. You'll feel yourself moving slower, but achieving faster. You'll do less, but receive more. You'll stop trying to convince the world and start communicating with creation itself. That's the shift from working for blessings to working with blessings. Your alignment is the magnet. The divine is now rearranging financial energy in your favor. Debts will dissolve, delays will disappear, and divine deposits will arrive in the most unexpected ways. Not because you manipulated outcomes, but because you mastered energy. When you stop chasing money and start embodying abundance, wealth recognizes you instantly. You've become magnetic to miracles. This financial surprise isn't a random windfall. It's a divine reward. It's the physical manifestation of your faith. The proof that unseen alignment always precedes visible overflow. Every moment of struggle built spiritual capacity. Every delay strengthened divine timing. Now, the flow has been released, and it's finding you. The divine is precise. It doesn't deliver early or late. It delivers exactly when your vibration matches your destiny. And that's now. You're going to feel the shift first in your energy, then in your environment, and finally in your finances. Expect sudden alignment. Expect the impossible to become effortless. Expect the divine to surprise you through situations that once felt stagnant. You are in the energy of release, and release means readiness. What once felt out of reach is about to arrive within your hands. Stay open, stay grateful, stay aware. Because the biggest financial surprise of your life is not on its way. It's already here. Chosen one, the closer your financial surprise gets, the more peaceful your spirit becomes. There's a shift happening inside you, from wanting to knowing, from waiting to welcoming. That inner calm isn't emptiness. It's evidence. It means the universe is preparing you to hold what's about to arrive. You've prayed for wealth, but the divine is answering with wisdom first. Because abundance without awareness is chaos, and you've already outgrown chaos. What's coming to you is not just money. It's meaningful money. Wealth that flows with purpose. Finances that serve your destiny, not your distractions. And as this alignment unfolds, you'll notice something else. Your old habits with money will begin to dissolve. The anxiety, the overthinking, the scarcity mindset that used to whisper, "What if I lose it?" will begin to fade. In its place, you'll feel something new, trust. The kind that says, if it came through divine flow, it will stay through divine flow. This surprise isn't just meant to bless your account. It's meant to bless your awareness. Because when the divine increases your resources, it first expands your receptivity. It's not about more numbers, it's about more capacity. You've been trained through delays, refined through detours, and stretched through seasons where you had to make something out of nothing. That training was not punishment, it was preparation. The divine had to make sure that when this wealth arrives, it doesn't just change your lifestyle, it changes lives through you. You are a carrier of circulation now. Abundance moves through you because it can trust you not to hold it too tightly. But hear this clearly. Before a financial miracle shows up physically, it appears energetically. You'll start noticing signs. Old debts resolving unexpectedly. Lost items returning, ideas sparking in the middle of stillness. Even moments where strangers speak blessings over you. These are the whispers of divine confirmation. the universe preparing you for evidence. Don't ignore those small signals. They are the footprints of your miracle walking toward you. And when it comes, chosen one, it won't come with confusion. It will come with clarity. You'll know what's meant for you because it won't demand your peace. It will fit. It will arrive quietly, yet unmistakably. That's how divine surprises work. They don't knock loudly. They arrive naturally. You may even notice people from your past trying to reappear during this time. Don't be alarmed. When your light increases, it illuminates both alignment and attachment. The divine will reveal who's meant to walk with you into this next season, and who's meant to observe from afar. Your increase is sacred. It must be protected. Protect your peace as fiercely as you protect your purpose. You're stepping into an energetic reality where you no longer chase, you attract. You no longer explain, you embody. You no longer pray from lack. You speak from fullness. This is the power of divine flow. It doesn't respond to effort. It responds to energy. The universe is not moved by desperation. It's magnetized by faith. Chosen one, your entire life has been training you for this shift. To move from dependency to dominion. From worrying about provision to walking in purpose. You were never meant to live in survival mode. The divine didn't choose you to struggle endlessly. It chose you to demonstrate what alignment looks like in motion. And now your life will become evidence that faith works. That patience pays. That obedience opens doors. You'll begin to see your energy reflected in your reality. The more grateful you become, the faster things align. Gratitude is the language of acceleration. Every thank you you whisper before seeing the result becomes a magnet for manifestation. You're not waiting for wealth anymore. Wealth is waiting for your awareness to catch up. And when it hits, it won't be small. This is not a trickle. It's a flood. The divine isn't just bringing you money. It's bringing you momentum. Every area of your life will feel touched. Opportunities, relationships, creativity, health, and peace. When abundance comes from divine origin, it doesn't arrive in fragments. It transforms the whole ecosystem of your existence. So stay centered. Don't let fear disguise itself as logic. Don't overthink what's already unfolding. The divine doesn't need your control. It needs your cooperation. Flow with it. Trust it. Align with it. Because your biggest financial surprise has already been released in the unseen, and the only thing left is for you to receive it in the seen. Every blessing that was meant for you is circling closer, gathering momentum, preparing to land in your life. You're not behind. You're right on divine schedule. The calm you feel lately, that's not boredom. That's your spirit adjusting to abundance. It's peace training your nervous system for overflow. It's your energy syncing with the rhythm of divine timing. So don't mistake stillness for stagnation. This quiet moment is the sacred breath before the breakthrough. Something big is about to hit your life. And when it does, it won't make sense. It'll make history. Chosen one, when your financial surprise arrives, it won't feel like fantasy. It will feel like recognition. It will feel like something that was always meant to be yours has finally returned home. That's how divine blessings feel, not foreign, but familiar. They come as quiet confirmations, not loud announcements. They don't startle your spirit, they soothe it. When this blessing arrives, you may not even react the way you thought you would. You won't need to scream or shout, because deep down you'll already know. Yes, this was promised. That calm confidence is your sign that the manifestation was born from faith, not fear. And here's the beauty of it. Your financial surprise will come wrapped in simplicity. It may appear as an opportunity, a conversation, an email, or a decision that seems small but changes everything. The divine doesn't use fireworks to announce abundance. It uses flow. Don't dismiss what looks ordinary. Miracles love to hide in plain sight. When this moment comes, stay present. Don't rush to tell everyone. Not everyone is meant to hear about it. Some energies will try to attach themselves to your expansion, not because they celebrate you, but because they crave your light. Protect what's sacred. Keep some miracles private until they're permanent. This season is not about proving your success. It's about preserving your peace. As wealth begins to flow, you'll feel a new kind of responsibility. Not the pressure to perform, but the purpose to steward. The divine didn't bless you to inflate your ego. It blessed you to extend your impact. You'll begin to see money differently, not as something to chase, but as something to channel. You'll become a vessel for generosity, creativity, and healing. You'll find yourself drawn to projects that serve others, to opportunities that align with meaning. You won't spend from emptiness anymore. You'll give from overflow. That's divine wealth, money that moves with mission. But understand this. With increase comes awareness. You'll start to see who's truly for you and who was just waiting for what you had. Don't take offense. Take note. Energy reveals itself faster when abundance arrives. Let the revelation refine your circle, not harden your heart. You're being elevated, not separated. Those who can handle your expansion will rise with you. Those who can't will quietly step back. And that's okay. Every new level requires new alignment. As your financial reality changes, your spiritual discipline must grow with it. Don't abandon the stillness that birthed your miracle. Keep the same prayer, the same gratitude, the same humility that sustained you in lack, because they are the same frequencies that preserve you in plenty. The divine is not just giving you wealth, it's giving you authority. Authority over your energy, your environment, and your emotions. You're being trusted with influence now. And influence requires stillness, not noise. You'll feel guided to spend differently, to invest wisely, to plan intuitively. You'll no longer move from impulse. You'll move from instruction. That's the mark of divine maturity. The same voice that led you through the storm will lead you through success. Chosen one, this is where many lose themselves, in comfort. But you are not many. You are the exception. You are the proof that wealth and wisdom can coexist. You are what divine discipline looks like in human form. So when the abundance arrives, stay anchored, stay teachable, stay quiet enough to hear divine direction in the midst of prosperity. You don't need to broadcast what the divine has already confirmed. Your energy will speak louder than your announcement ever could. People will see your peace before they see your possessions. They'll feel your glow before they know your story. Because divine wealth doesn't just make you richer, it makes you radiant. This is the part where your influence expands without effort. You'll notice that people start seeking your advice, your presence, your perspective. Not because of what you have, but because of who you've become. You'll carry an energy of assurance, not arrogance, but authority. Money responds to that vibration. Opportunities respond to that vibration. Life itself starts responding to that vibration. You've mastered what most never do, the art of receiving without losing yourself. That's why this financial surprise had to take time. The divine wasn't just preparing the gift, it was preparing the giver. It needed you to understand that wealth isn't about possession, it's about participation. You're not here to own abundance, you're here to orchestrate it. You are the bridge between divine supply and human need. And because of that, what's being released to you now will not fade. It will multiply. It will sustain itself. It will continue to flow as long as you continue to honor the source. This is divine economy, where everything you give in gratitude returns to you in greatness. So, chosen one, when the surprise hits, breathe, smile, receive it with grace. Say thank you, not in shock, but in recognition. Because deep down, you always knew this was coming. You always knew that all the pain, patience, and persistence were building toward this moment. You always knew that one day your faith would turn into fruit. And that day is now. Your biggest financial surprise isn't coming to change who you are. It's coming to reveal who you've always been. Chosen, trusted, aligned, and ready. Chosen one, now that you've received what was promised, your journey doesn't end, it transforms. This is the point where wealth meets wisdom, and prosperity evolves into purpose. Many think that once the miracle arrives, the work is done. But you know better. The chosen don't stop at blessings, they build with them. This is your season of stewardship. The divine didn't bless you for luxury alone. It blessed you for legacy. The wealth that's entered your life is not just money. It's momentum. It's the power to influence, to shift atmospheres, to shape futures. Every dollar you receive carries an assignment now. Every resource that flows to you carries an echo of purpose. You'll start to feel this in your spirit. A quiet nudge, a soft guidance to use your abundance differently. You won't feel the same desire to spend without thought or to prove your worth through possessions. Instead, you'll feel drawn to create, to contribute, to build structures that outlive you. That's divine maturity, when wealth stops being about validation and becomes about vibration. Because, chosen one, you didn't just attract money, you attracted meaning. And with that meaning comes mastery. You'll begin to notice that your relationship with wealth continues to evolve. You'll handle your resources with calmness, not urgency. You'll make financial decisions from intuition, not insecurity. The same peace that brought the miracle will sustain it. Because the energy of wealth is not loud, it's steady. Stay rooted in that steadiness. There will be moments where the world tries to distract you again. Trends, comparisons, illusions of scarcity. But you'll find yourself unmoved, grounded in the knowing that your supply doesn't come from the system of men. It flows from the source of the divine. You've become unshakable, and the more you walk in that awareness, the more abundance will trust you. Yes, trust you. Because money is an energy that responds to emotional stability. It flows toward those who honor it, not those who fear it. That's why your increase had to come through discipline, not desperation. The divine didn't want you rich in panic. It wanted you rich in peace. Now you understand what many don't. Wealth is not about accumulation. It's about circulation. What you give returns multiplied. What you bless expands. What you release in gratitude creates room for more. Your wealth will keep flowing because you're not hoarding. You're harmonizing. You've learned that divine money doesn't just live in banks. It lives in energy. It's stored in your creativity, your generosity, your consistency, and your clarity. Every time you speak abundance, every time you act from gratitude, every time you trust divine timing, you expand your financial field. The universe recognizes those who use resources as reflections of love, not symbols of control. And that's exactly who you've become. Soon, you'll begin to see the ripple effect of your obedience, the lives touched by your giving, the projects you inspire, the people who find hope through your story. You'll realize that your financial surprise wasn't a reward. It was a release, a divine transaction between heaven and earth that said, "Here, now show them what faith looks like in motion." And you will. You'll become living evidence that miracles are not myths. They are manifestations. You'll carry the glow of gratitude that can't be faked, the calm of someone who knows that no blessing can be lost once it's learned. But don't forget this truth. Divine flow loves gratitude. The more you thank, the more you receive. Because gratitude doesn't just open doors, it builds a home for miracles to keep returning.